Multiplying decimals, part 3, example 3. This example 1-3 was taken from the text, and let's analyze it together. So please take out your pen and your notebook for you to start to write. You can start by writing multiplying decimals, part 3, example 3. And the example 13 taken from the text, so you can look at it in the text on the multiplying decimals and look at example 13. Let's analyze it together. So it's a given that 32 times 47 is 1504. 32 times 47 is 1504. So I needed to write down 32 times 47 is equal to. So let's together see if 32 times 47 is 1504. So vertically, let's write 32. So we're going to do this vertically. Let's take this down, 32 times. So you come down, you write your times. 47. You write your underline. And we're going to start to multiply. Starting with the 7, the unit 7 times 2 is 14. So you write down 1 4, 1 tenths and 4 units. You bring down the units, that will be 4, and you carry forward the tenths, which is 1 tenth. Put it up by the 3. Then you multiply 7 3s are 21. 7 3s are 21 plus 1 will give us 22. So you write that down. Then the 4 stood now. Four times 2 is 8. But remember, this is 4 hundreds, 4 tens, sorry, 4 tens, 4 tens. So we have to write a 0 under that 4 there. So that because we are multiplying by basically 40, if you want to put it, because this is 40 and 7, 47, 40 and 7. So we are basically multiplying by 40. So that's why we have to put a 0 there to show that 4 tens, and it's like 40 times 2. But to simplify things, we just say 4 2s are 8. But actually that is 40 times 2, that's 80, if you want to put it that way. So that's why I have a 0 there, and that's why I put 8. 40 times 2 is 80, right? Because this is 4 tens, that's 40 and 7, 47. So 40 times 2 is 80. And 40 times 3 is 120, plus the 80, we get in 1280, yes? That's basically 40 times 42 is 1280. That's what is going on there. 40 times 2 is 80, and 40 times 3 is 120, and then we add it. Now we're going to add. Okay, but to simplify things, you just say 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12, but we bring down a 0 there first. You must bring down that 0 there first before you start multiplying by the 4. Remember that. So now we add. Okay, that's add. And that's 1280. I'm going to add. Four plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 2 is 10. Bring down the 0. Carry forward the 1. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 2 plus 8 is 10. Bring on the 0, carry forward the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So here we have proven that 32 times 47 is 1,504. Okay. Now, if you notice, yeah, let's go there now. 42 times 47 is 1,504. Yes. 7 2s are 14. Bring down the 4, carry 1. 7 3s are 21 plus 1, 22. Bring down the 0. Put a 0 there. 4 2s are 8. 4 3s are 12. Now we add. 4 plus 0 is 4. 2 plus 8 is 10. Bring on the 0. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 2 is 5. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1,504. So it has been proven. Now, if you notice for part A, is find A 3.2 times 4.7, B 0.32 times 0.047. If you notice, the sequence of digits are the same, 32, 4, 7. So the 3 and the 2 are there, and the 4 and the 7 are there. 3 and 2, 4 and 7. What you notice now, you have a decimal between the 3 and the 2 and the 4 and the 7, but the same 3, 2 and 4, 7 is present. Same goes to here. 3, 2 and the 4, 7 is present, but if you notice, the decimal point is now before the 3, and then you have a 0 and a decimal point. Okay, so what they are basically trying to say, in 3.2 times 4.7, there are 2 decimal places. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the answer will have 1504 in it, but it will have 2 decimal places. All right, the answer will have 1, 5, a 0, and a 4 in that sequence, in that order, 1504, but with 2 decimal places because of 2 decimal places in the multiplication. And you have 15.04, 2 decimal places. Same thing, if you count decimal places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer will have 1504, but with 5 decimal places. So here it is, 0.32 times 0.047 is 0.01504. Let's count the decimal places, starting from anywhere, but you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decimal places. Okay, or starting with the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decimal places. So for example, in our own example, let's make our own example. Let's say if we want to multiply 0.00032, the same 32, times 0.47. Okay, let's say 0.047. So we still have the 3 and the 2 and the 4 and the 7. So our answer must have 1504. Our answer must have 1504. However, we have to count the decimal places so that our answer must have the same number of decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have to start, we can start from the 4, and once you put your pencil by the 4, you don't start counting yet because you have to make a step 1. Okay, so when you make the shift, then you say 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you put decimal point there, 0. Okay, that's example 1. So please take this down. Let's do another example. So example 2. Let's say we have 0.0032. Same 32, we're going to use the same 32 times 4.7 equal, because we just want to practice the whole idea of if you multiply the whole numbers and you get your answer. If you use the same whole numbers and make them into decimals, the answer will have the same digits as the product of the whole numbers, but with the number of decimal places. So in other words, since 32 times 47 is 1,504, I have, look, I see in 42 there, 32, and I see in a 47, my answer must have 1504. Must have 1504. But what I need to do now is to count the number of decimal places in the multiplication, because the answer must have that same number of multiplication of decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you don't start counting yet. Once you put your pencil there, when you make a shift, a step, then you say 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you put decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you put your 0. Okay. So practice this. Very important.